Hi everyone, welcome back to Abby Thrifts. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 all-time favorite thrifted home decor items, and I am so excited to share these with you guys. These are items that I have thrifted over the years, more recently, things that I know that I will never get rid of because I saw them and I was like, I absolutely need them. So these are 5 things I have in my apartment that I'm so excited to share with you, and that I'm actually also very excited to hear what you think about them, that if you would be just as excited about these items as I am. Something about me though, I really love antique type of items, and a few of them are antique-y vintage items, and I believe that I have gained that immense interest in the vintage antique type of items due to my mother and her parents, just because that was kind of the style and the way of living back then. And so we kind of just had that stuff in my house growing up. It wasn't, in reach because we were children, but it was stuff that I, saw in my grandparents' house and things that I have kind of grown up around, and now I've just developed a really cool eye for it. So it's things that I now want in my house, and I'm excited to share with you guys. One thing I will say before we get started, if you love watching thrifting content, thrift hauls with my friends, we go to Goodwill, find some cool stuff, hit that subscribe button below. It would mean the absolute world to me. I'm really trying to grow this channel. You could also click that like button because that would help me too. But yeah, if you really like this kind of content, if you like watching me talk about thrifting and things that I find, I would love to be friends with you. Go ahead and press subscribe below and we will get started. I'm gonna show you all the cool stuff that I have, and I wanna hear what you think about it below. So let's get started. Also, second thing before we get started, I wanted to show you something that just came in the mail today. I bought this from eBay. Anyone here a Star Wars fan? Because I just bought Chewbacca. It may look like a normal Chewbacca plush, but indeed it is not. It is not a normal plush. It is a backpack. Let me show you. The hair is a little long, but we got a nice little backpack in the back. We have some straps here. And it just, you just slide it over it. It's really fun, I promise. I bought this because I'm going to Disney soon, and that will also be a fun video for you guys. My friend Brianna and I are going to show you exactly how we paid for our Disney trip with thrifting money. So that will be a fun video if that ever comes out, and I'm pretty sure that it will. So this bag I will be bringing with me to Disney, and I'm so excited. The face looks a little creepy. Very excited about this. I'm gonna show you my thrifts now that actually relate to home decor items, because this doesn't, but I still love it. Okay, so I think I'm going to end up going 5 to 1 because that builds the suspense, and I actually do have an order when it comes to these. So the very first one, let me show you this vintage JCPenney flower mirror. To be honest, I have no idea where this is from. I don't have any idea how old this is or how vintage this is, but I have never seen another mirror like this. Let me just like zoom on in for you and show you. You can kind of see my ring light. It do be a little dark here in the Midwest. Yeah, so I just thought this was the most like beautiful thing I've ever seen. I don't know. I found it at a Goodwill and it was like $3, and there's a mark on the back, or a little sticker on the back. It says JCPenney 35. You probably can't even read that, but you can see the sticker, and it says JCPenney 35. It has a few numbers on it. The actual sticker itself looks pretty vintage. It looks pretty old. So I don't know if somebody maybe just, this is a possibility, somebody took the sticker off something else and put it on here. So maybe this isn't a JCPenney mirror, or it is because it looks vintage, and I just can't find anything about it on the internet. So I just thought this was the most beautiful mirror. There's nothing wrong with it. There looks to be a little like, I don't even know what that is. There's like rusting maybe like on the bottom here. Other than that, it's so beautiful. It looks like cork wood, and then you kind of have like a brick effect back here. You can totally see my ring light. It's totally fine though. And then we have some pretty flowers here, and then the mirror portion here. So it's just, I don't even know. I found this and I was like, I need it. Like I absolutely need it. So grabbed it. It was like $3. I found it at a Goodwill in my hometown, so I thought this was a steal for what I was getting. I had this hanging up on my wall. I don't know where I'm gonna put it now, but this is definitely one of my favorite finds, and I remember I was thinking when I found it, I was like, why has nobody else picked this up? Maybe I just have a weird taste. If you like this mirror, let me know because I think it's gorgeous, so I love it. Okay guys, number 4 has to be this vintage bread holder. Let me just zoom in for effect here so you can just get the entire vintage beautiful effect of this bread holder. I don't know why I was so like drawn to these things, but I remember seeing one on Facebook Marketplace and they were selling it for like $30 and people on eBay are selling these for upwards of like $70 or $80. I ended up finding this for $7 at a Hannibal, Missouri Goodwill. No, Salvation Army. It was some thrift store in Hannibal and I got it for $7, I remember. And the only flaw with this is that there is a chipped like piece of wood on this side. You can kind of see it if I zoom in there. There's a chipped piece of wood there. There's nothing wrong with the way that it opens though. So I just open it, everything is good. The inside looks a little odd, but I think like that's how it is supposed to look anyway. But I just really liked the look of this. We've had a bread holder in our house, so it was a more modern looking one in my parents' house, I guess. And so I really like the look of them, but I wanted to find a vintage one because I think it adds like aesthetic, and it adds good looks and history and so much fun to a home or an apartment. So when I found this, I was like, I need it. And I was like this close to buying one on eBay. I swear, I was so close to spending that kind of money, but I knew that I could find it in a thrift store. And I went to every thrift store I could with the intention of finding a bread holder. And when I found this, I was so excited. So this fun bread holder will forever be one of my favorite finds, and I'm never getting rid of it. I don't care what my boyfriend says. So I really don't care. I love it so much. So this is my number 4 by far. Okay, kings and queens. My number 3 was something that I highly considered making my number 1 because I love this thing so much. And I don't even know what to call it because there was no like brand name or anything online about it, or at least from what I found. So my number 3 is this beautiful hide lamp. I'll just like put it like that for you so you can see, but just kind of slowly show you. So this on here, you can tell that's skin, or not skin, oh my God. It's some kind of animal hide or something. So you can tell, I don't know exactly what it is, but you can tell that it is some kind of hide from some kind of animal. And I ended up putting in here flameless lights. So it looks so pretty when you put them all in there. I'm kind of afraid to put real lights in there. I don't know what that would do to the hide. But so I just found this to be so pretty. I found this in a Goodwill right near me. I think it was $5 from what I remember, around $5, maybe $6, something like that. But the fun thing about this was there was 2 of them. There were 2 of these things there and I wanted to get both of them, but I remember walking by it and I was like, what's that? And then I kept walking and then I would go back to it again and it was super weird. Some of the pieces on both of them were broken off, so there's nothing wrong with this one except for this chain part on here. You can kind of tell this is fixed with one of those like the bread ties. So it's tied together with one of those, and that's the only thing that's wrong with this one. But the other one had, the bottoms were broken on it, some of the skin was torn off, so I kind of, when I saw it, I picked some off of the broken one and put it on this so it looked good. And I don't know, tell me what you guys think about this. It kind of gives me like Beauty and the Beast vibes or Harry Potter vibes. I've been on a Harry Potter kick lately, so I'm referring to everything as Harry Potter, as you can see. But this is by far my favorite lamp. I don't even know, would this be considered a lamp? I don't know, but this is definitely one of my favorite lamps. We're just gonna call it a lamp in my entire house. Like, I don't know why I love it so much, but I just love it because it just like feels medieval and it feels just so beautiful. And there's like layers to it. You can see the tallest one and then second tallest one, and it is so beautiful to me. So if you guys love this or have any idea where this came from, or I don't know, maybe it's not special at all and I'm just hyping it up, but I really like it. And it actually sits right back there on my table as I walk in. I have a little basket where I put my keys in there, and I get to look at it every single day, so this is one of my most favorite pieces. And if you guys know anything about it, or you know, have any idea what kind of hide that may be, please let me know in the comments below, because I love this so much and I'm not getting rid of it. So we're at a little bit of a different angle this time, but it is for good reason, because my number 2 is this beautiful electric fireplace. And the way my camera is set up, I'm just gonna have to leave you at this angle, but if you cannot see, the brand is Crofton, so I know for sure that it's Aldi. I've got a lot of Crofton things from Aldi, if any of you guys are Aldi members out there. Little cut in, I'm a part of this Aldi group on Facebook, and apparently cacawing in one of the aisles is a thing, so if you do that, let me know, because I don't do that. Anyways, so I really love this fireplace. I got it on Facebook Marketplace for $50, and I thought it was a pretty good deal because I believe they're selling these for $100, and electric fireplaces can be pretty expensive. I've been wanting one for quite a while, and I needed something to fill this space because this is a decorative fireplace. There was no fire going on in here anywhere, so I needed something to go in it, and this was the perfect size, only $50. It is so cute. Let me open it up and show you. So as you can see, we have some beautiful fake wood in there, and there's a flame intensity, and then the thermostat on how hot you want it to be. And I normally click on the flame, and just because I click that on, it doesn't mean the heat's coming out. I have to click the heating, and then I'll actually have heat coming out, so it warms. It is just the coolest thing ever. Like, when I found this on Facebook Marketplace, the women who sold this to me were so nice. They were like, yeah, it's brand new out of the box. We never used it. We bought it thinking we would, and I don't know, I guess you never know with Facebook Marketplace people, but I mean, it works perfectly. You plug it in and it's perfect. And then you got a turbo setting. I'm not really sure what the turbo setting is for. I think it's, oh, okay. A little bit of a weird smell coming out of that, but I think it's just more heat that comes out. I've only ever used the heating and the flame, so I don't really use turbo, but it's so pretty because you can close it, and it just, like, I love the look of the outside of this. It definitely has an antique vibe to it, and you know, it saved me a lot of money from going to Walmart or buying a Target brand one, or you know, buying something from Home Depot or something, because I think those would have been upwards of $300, or I don't know, maybe $150. I'm not sure. $50, pretty cheap for this. Fits in this decorative space, so I'm very happy about it. And this is for sure something that I don't think that I'm gonna get rid of, because it's so cute. I mean, you could put this in any room. You could plug it into any wall. It's gonna keep you warm. It's gonna, you know, do just as well as a space heater, just as well as the heat going on in your house anyway. So that would be my number 2. Okay guys, my number 1. Should there be a drum roll? I don't know. Okay, my number 1. I had to adjust my camera a little bit because I'm sitting on it. It is my beautiful Tufted Couch. Let me just throw off some of these pillows so you can kind of see it from the camera view. I have so many pillows and blankets, but I don't think that's a problem. It's not a problem. My beautiful Tufted Couch, you can kind of see what's going on here. Look at this beautiful blanket my sister made me. Here we go, right here. But it is just the most beautiful couch. I also found this on Facebook Marketplace, and come to think of it, all of these items were antique type of items, or just had an antique look to them. This really struck my attention because it is just the most beautiful couch I've ever seen. When I was looking for couches on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Big Lots, like all the different places that sold couches. Big Lots is probably not one of those that people think about for couches, but I've heard some good deals come from there. So anyways, when I was looking for couch deals just anywhere, I was looking at Facebook Marketplace, and sometimes people give couches away on there for free, and sometimes they're a price, but they're still in really good condition, and this was one of them. It was owned by a really, really nice family, and my dad and I actually went to pick it up. It was located somewhere here in St. Louis, and we just drove down to St. Louis one night and picked it up and drove all the way back to our hometown. So it was definitely worth it. I really, really love this couch. It's super soft, it's super pretty. It kind of gives me like a castle vibe. I don't even know, like it's so pretty. There was nothing wrong with it. She charged $100, and I loved it. I thought it was a great deal, and when I was looking for couches, I wanted to make sure that I found something that was not dirty or gross, or I didn't just want any old couch. I wanted something that I could use for a long time, and this was one of those things. It is not a super nice sectional. It's not really big. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurts my peach when I sit on it for long hours watching a movie, but it is beautiful. And you know what? Style over comfort, 100%, right? This is my number one. I really, really love it. I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of this. Or if I do, I think it's gonna maybe go to a family member or something. I really, really love this. This is my number one. It is 100% always going to be my number one. I am always here for beautiful furniture. And those were actually my 5 things. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this content, again, press subscribe and I can hang out with you every Thursday and Sunday. I told you guys in a video before this that I'm gonna start making videos on Tuesday and Thursday, which that is still true, but when you have a full-time job, it can get kind of difficult. So I hope you guys forgive me doing a lot of hand signals right now, but I hope you guys forgive me. I am still going to be trying to make videos on Thursday and Sunday. And if you like my content, if you want to hang out with me, if you like thrifting videos and watching me be weird on camera, I would love for you to subscribe and keep watching and press the like button. If you have any comments or questions or things that you really loved about my top 5 things, definitely comment below. Would love to be friends, would love to hear from you. Anyways, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you later.